Welcome back to SourceFED. I'm Matt Lieberman. I'm sure that many of you are aware of the controversy that erupted over this past weekend involving YouTuber Sam Pepper. Pepper made major waves when he made a prank video where he pretended to have a third arm so that he could slyly grope women's asses on camera. Obviously, many in the internet community, myself included, were horrified by his behavior. Women in the video were props rather than people, and as presented, it appeared that Sam was not only okay with unwanted sexual touching, but was outright endorsing it in the name of comedy. The hashtag #ReportSamPepper went viral, and the video was soon removed from YouTube, and his account was suspended. Now, in my discussions with individuals on Twitter, one of the arguments that I kept hearing was that people were only upset because it was a man touching women, and that if the situation were reversed, no one would be upset. Well, Sam Pepper released a follow-up video appearing to challenge that very notion. The video was also pulled from YouTube, with a woman touching men's behinds. Turns out, people were just as upset. Unwanted sexual touching is sexual harassment, regardless of gender. Yesterday, Pepper released a third video dubbed The Reveal. In this video, Pepper claims that both videos were staged as part of a social experiment in an attempt to bring light to sexual abuse against men, a subject that he feels is not treated with the level of seriousness that abuse against women is in our society. And he's not necessarily wrong. The video inspired a wide variety of reactions, as I believe it was meant to. Many believed that Pepper was backpedaling following the backlash against him that his experiment had caused. Some felt that Sam had been mistreated and that his videos had started a necessary conversation. What do I think? It's a complicated situation, but here's the deal. I actually believe that Pepper was trying to make a statement, but it was a deeply flawed one. First, for a person who's now claiming to be disgusted by sexual abuse against women, he sure does have a lot of prank videos on his channel that clearly endorse it, including ones where he pressures women to kiss him in public, where he handcuffs himself to women as a method of getting a girlfriend, and lassoing women like they're cattle, a means of picking them up. You can't have it both ways. But really, the big thing for me is that he used women as props to make an argument that men are the ones who really have it rough. Think about it. If these videos really were staged, then the second video, the one that's supposed to bring to light how victimized men can be by harassment, isn't real. All of the reactions were scripted. That's not an experiment, that's propaganda, and one with a muddled message at that. Sam Pepper is guilty of several things, but chief among them is crappy judgment. Instead of talking about how sexual harassment is an issue that affects everyone, and believe me, it does, he made it an issue of women being taken more seriously than men, rather than the real issue, which is that sexual harassment isn't taken seriously enough by men and women about men and women. We should be working together to make a better world, not smugly toying with people for fun and profit, propagating a message that is overtly sexist, and then not only not apologizing, but saying that it was for our own good. Now, obviously, everyone has their own opinion, and this one is mine. I highly encourage you to express your own in the comments below, because hey, I can't claim to be perfect either. In fact, I have a reveal of my own. For you see, this is the third and final day in a social experiment that I've been playing out here on SourceFED. I don't know if you've noticed, but for the last 2 days, I've had a mustache. Welcome back to SourceFED. I'm Matt Lieberman. You have very specific fears, man.
Well, you know, I think a lot about this kind of stuff.
I thought it was fun, but ultimately... You're right. You can find all of these videos in the description below. It's important that you watch them in order to understand what I'm going to say next. First off, before I go into the reasons behind my mustache, I want to let you know that my mustache was fully staged and scripted. It goes without saying that you can't go around looking like that on the internet without asking. Everyone who helped with my mustache supported what I was doing, supported what I was trying to achieve before I shaved my beard into a mustache. I want to say a special thanks to Trisha, Will, and everyone else who made my mustache possible. I also want to address some of the horrified reactions from my supporters, my followers, and members of the public. Most viewers were disgusted with such open displays of having a mustache. And that's how it should be. We should be offended by such acts. Every day, men are judged by their facial hair. I'm so glad that society is finally taking this subject seriously. A dear friend of mine recently confessed to me that he faced discrimination from shaving his beard into a mustache. He was verbally beaten, cut from shaving, and faced psychological abuse every single day until he returned to his full beard. People take it seriously when women have mustaches, but when men try to have a mustache, they think of it as a big joke. Men have to shave their faces every single day to be taken seriously. Women have no idea what that is like. They have no idea what it's like to have a part of their body that other people just can't stop staring at. Every day I'm like, hey, I'm down here. Women have no idea the kind of pressure that men have to keep this 2 to 8 inch area of their body shaved every day. If we don't keep this part of our body groomed, people will judge us, ridicule us, and maybe not find us attractive. It's discouraging to say the least. This is why in this video, I have a mustache. And in this video, as you can see, Lee has a mustache. Are you thinking yet? Yeah, I thought so. Also, if you want to look manly, fresh, and not in any way like the kind of person who would treat women like cattle and then claim to be progressive, if so, you should go to dollarshaveclub.com/SourceFED. They have quality razors that can be shipped right to your door for low, low prices, and you don't have to deal with going out and buying expensive razors at a store where you might run into some dick with a camera who's trying to film a prank, but really is just trying to get off. Thank you, Dollar Shave Club, for being a supporter of my mustache and mustaches everywhere. Thank you very much for watching SourceFED. I'm Matt Lieberman.
Praise logic.
Praise logic.